The Phoenix housing market ranks among one of the hottest in the nation, and with the Federal Reserve set to crash the housing market with their stated determination to bring down inflation, there is the question of whether or not the Phoenix housing market can withstand a higher interest rate environment, or are they at the peak of housing prices with down the only real direction they can go? We're covering all that and more in today's regional market analysis. Let's get into it. The Phoenix, Arizona housing market has been on fire the last few years, and the name of the game has been affordability. The warm, dry climate has been an attraction for some, but the relatively affordable home prices over the years has been a big draw for the metropolitan area, and it has been one of the faster growing populations in the country over the last 10 years. The Phoenix market has made it to number 2 on my list of the top 20 markets to watch, given how their housing market has performed over the last year. If you want to know more about my top 20 list, what markets are on it, and how they got there, check out that video I did back in February. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. But as hot as the Phoenix market is, we have to ask ourselves, has it reached a peak in prices as to what the market will bear, and what is the outlook given the current path the Federal Reserve is on for interest rates? Let's get into the data and see if we can't figure it out. The median home price in the Phoenix metro area was $481,000 on a seasonally adjusted basis as of May 2022. This was 22% higher than the same time a year prior, and while that may sound high, it does signal a continued deceleration in home price growth. Nevertheless, price growth is still positive, and the latest median home price represents an all-time high for the area. Let's take a look at the supply and demand statistics to see if we see any other weakness forming in the market besides the deceleration in price growth. On the supply side, there has been a noticeable uptick in new listings, which corresponds to prior news reports that some owners are trying to cash in on record prices before the market turns direction. However, 1 month does not make a trend, and we'll need to get a few more months of data to see if this is something that's really taking hold. Looking at total active listings, we are seeing some increases there as well. And I'll explain why when we switch to looking at the demand statistics. It should be noted that inventory levels are still extremely tight. So even with the small movement we're seeing, supply is low enough to support the record high prices that we're seeing. On the demand side of the market, we're seeing an established downtrend in home sales, a clear sign of softening demand. We know it's not because of a lack of homes on the market. Remember, the total inventory of homes on the market ticked up a bit. So with sales falling and inventories rising, we're seeing an uptick in the month supply of homes, which measures how long it would take to exhaust the current inventory at the current pace of sales. Now, we are still in record low territory for the metric, but it is the trend that is concerning. It should come as no surprise that demand is on the decline, given how fast mortgage rates have surged as the Federal Reserve is raising interest rates to fight the worst inflation in 40 years. This softening in demand is precisely what I've been talking about in my ongoing series on when the housing market could crash. I released an update to my market crash scenarios recently, so if you missed that, be sure to check it out. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. Now, to sum up what we're seeing in the Phoenix market right now, the median home price is at a record high, but price growth is noticeably decelerating. Early signs seem to be pointing more towards a softening in demand as the reason, rather than a sharp increase in supply. This could be a major turning point in the Phoenix market, as well as markets all over. What do you think? Is this the beginning of the great housing market crash everyone is screaming that we're already in? Let me know in the comments section down below. And if you're in the Phoenix area, I would love to see your comments down below so we can get some firsthand, real-time information here. I'll be releasing more videos on regional markets in the weeks and months to come. So if you like this video, Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so you know right away when those videos come out. And if you could leave this video a thumbs up to support the channel, it is greatly appreciated. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.